What is up, ladies and gentlemen, Spade here, and welcome to Maltz's monthly discussion, even though it is April 2nd, at the day of recording this. Honestly, I just haven't been in the mood to do this, so I just keep pushing it off. I will do it now, finally. I thought, well, what happened this month and what did I end up doing? Let's just start with, I ended up getting some games this month. Finally ended up getting my hands on Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness, a game I've always loved, but I've never actually had. So I've never played it. I did play some of it this month. Unfortunately, I don't have a GameCube memory card, so there's no point in really trying to do a full playthrough of that game on my own time. Not unless I kept the Wii on 24/7 for like 2 weeks or something. So yeah, I pretty much just need to get a GameCube memory card. We had one here at one point, but that's long gone. So I'll have to see if I can find one eventually. But at the very least, I do finally have that game. As far as I can tell, it's a walking copy. Pretty much got from the local used game store, which is like 45 minutes away from here. Also ended up getting Uncharted 1 and 3, also at that used game store. And as far as I can tell, Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness and Uncharted 1 seem to work fine. And as for the third Uncharted game, never even played that yet. Never tried to play it yet. So I'm just assuming it works perfectly. Also ended up getting Tales of... Am I even going to say this one right? Zestiria? Tales of Zestiria. Ended up getting that game as well, along with Uncharted 4. So the only Uncharted game I'm missing at this point is the second one. At least when it comes to the Nathan Drake side of the Uncharted series, at least. When I'll ever get around to playing any of those games is beyond me. But I got them this month. Really happy I actually managed to find XD Gale of Darkness. But when I played of it, it definitely seems like it's definitely going to be a different experience than just watching Let's Plays. It's definitely a slow-paced game, that's for sure. I think the furthest I managed to get to before I decided to just put the game down was that one forest-like town with that purification area in it as well. I pretty much slightly explored that town, and that's about as far as I got. So I played a decent amount of it, but not a great deal at the same time. Played pretty much about an hour. A record of Agros was 0. Hoping to dive back into that this month. Being able. So I'm also getting at least one episode recorded for that. Played some of that game along with finishing my first playthrough of Red Dead Redemption 2. And we've already started up the second playthrough, which is the Let's Play. That's gonna be a long playthrough for sure. The game is definitely very fun. From what I hear, a lot of people seem to find the game boring. Personally, I feel like it's the opposite effect. For me, at least. At least till you get to post-game. That's usually when things die down. When it comes to excitement and things to do. But overall, I found the game pretty fun. Despite the lag, the bugs, the glitches, despite all of the little errors in the game, it's still really fun nonetheless. I did experience one moment in the game that I actually experienced lag. It must have dipped from like maybe 60 frames probably all the way down to like maybe 10 or less. And that was fast traveling from somewhere to Saint Denis. When I got to Saint Denis that one time, the lag was insane. Luckily, there was a side mission I could do nearing that location. So I put us in a slow motion, very laggy run to that mission, started that up, and the lag disappeared. That's the only time I experienced lag in the game. And honestly, that was probably the biggest glitch, I guess you could say, that I've witnessed in the game at least. For all we know, we could experience another one in the playthrough, who knows. Overall, it took 3 months, roughly, I believe, to beat Red Dead Redemption 2. Counting roughly everything I wanted to try and do. It took a while. I'm pretty sure I played Red Dead Redemption 2 ever since I first got it in February, I think. Was it in February? No, it was January. Ended up getting that in January at some point. Once I started playing that game, I think I played it, I want to say at the very least 5 days a week, anywhere from 5 to 8 hours or more a day for about 5 days every week for about 3 months. And finally finished the first playthrough. There's no way the second playthrough will end that quickly. There is no way. That was with that game being roughly the only game I was playing at the time. I put in a lot of time into that game. I must have put in close to 300 hours. At least close to 300 hours. Possibly more. It's hard to say. But I'm ranting at this point. Moving on. Also played some Persona 4 for the playthrough. That Let's Play is also going to take quite a while as well. And also finally started playing Tales of Berseria this month as well. That's probably going to be a long Let's Play. Most likely. But real life, time-wise, I would like to try and finish that Let's Play and finish playing that game roughly within 3 months. But knowing me, that's probably not going to happen. Also, when it comes to other things, I also ended up adding more DVDs to the collection, not just video games. So, managed to actually find a DVD for Bakugan New Destroyer. I actually have a DVD for that now. Mostly New Destroyer has the best Bakugan season, I think. So it's great that I managed to find a DVD for that series, finally. Also ended up getting a Bakugan Battle Brawlers DVD as well. Just a single volume, which I already have before. I just wanted it for the case. It was actually a steel case. And I just felt like getting that as well. Also ended up getting the movie and the 3D movie and the cartoon series season 1 for Turbo Fast. Personally, I'm actually kind of a fan of that series, to be honest. The cartoon itself is pretty good. The 3D movie is honestly hit or miss for me. I originally saw that on TV, the movie at least. Haven't watched the Blu-ray I have for it yet. I'm still in the middle of watching the season 1 for the cartoon, so still in the middle of watching that DVD for it. Over 9 hours of episodes. So that eats up quite a bit of time. Overall, the cartoon itself I feel like is better than the movie, to be honest. I'm a fan of it. I saw it. I picked it up because I liked the song. Simple as that. Also ended up getting the first 4 Pokemon movies on DVD. I'm assuming the Pokemon Forever movie is the 4th Pokemon movie. Ended up getting that. Haven't watched the DVD yet. And I ended up getting... you probably saw that Blu-ray or DVD with the first 3 Pokemon movies in it. Ended up getting that. The DVD version, not the Blu-ray. I probably would have gotten the Blu-ray if I seen it, but I only saw the DVD. I did watch the first Pokemon movie. Watched that last week at some point. Gotta say, it was interesting re-watching that childhood movie. I haven't seen that movie in I want to say since maybe I was 8 or 7. Maybe 10 at the oldest. I haven't seen it in a while. The first thing I noticed when I was watching it was that they made it in 16:9, which I know that's not the original screen size. So I did find that interesting. Chances are that'll be the case for the second and third one. I saw the third Pokemon movie again, probably around the same age. Since last time I saw the first Pokemon movie. I definitely do have some memories for that one. But as for the second Pokemon movie, there's a little preview for it, for all 3 of the movies, when you're on the menu screen. And from that little preview of the second movie, I honestly think I've never seen it. I genuinely think I've never seen the second Pokemon movie. Which I find really weird, because I always thought I did. I don't know. I'll have to watch at some point in April. Or hopefully. And get a concrete decision on whether or not I've seen it. I'll probably make a post on Twitter of that, if I've seen it or not. But currently I don't think I have, even though I highly think I have. Because I've seen the poster and all of that for the movie. But the movie itself, I don't know. I don't know if I've seen it or not. So I watched the first Pokemon movie this month. And honestly, it was interesting going back to it. It really was. Let's just put it this way. I'm sure you remember that whole scene to her ass gets turned to stone. The Pokemon and clones cry. And somehow magically their tears bring Ass back to life. Which, again, how the fuck does that make sense? And plus, honestly, I definitely remembered crying like hell the first couple of times I saw that when I was younger. But honestly, now it's just a regular watch. Not a single damn tear. So it's interesting rewatching that movie. Seeing my reaction to it after not seeing it for so many years. I'm definitely looking forward to rewatching the third Pokemon movie. I slightly remember that one as well. But at the same time, I haven't seen it in years. I highly remember really liking it, just like I did with the first Pokemon movie. The second movie, I don't think I've seen. I'm like 50-50. Maybe I did, maybe I didn't. And the fourth one, honestly, I saw that one growing up probably 3 times. I definitely recall the last time I seen it. It was on TV. Chances are I saw it 3 times on TV when I was younger. I never really did like the fourth movie. It's that Celebi one. And Celebi kind of like dries up. I definitely remember that moment in the movie when I was younger being a bit of a tearjerker. And honestly, I think I hated that movie because of that. So maybe my opinion might change on the movie whenever I get around to rewatching it at some point. I know I'm done here, I'm ranting at this point. So I guess till next month, stay golden.